Now, you might see that as we add our photos, they create this automatic zooming type thing. This is called Ken Burns effect. You might not want it, so you need to know how to change it. The gear icon has a drop-down menu. Click on it. Cropping, Ken Burns, and rotation. The green box is where it starts, and the red box is where it ends. You can adjust the size of the green and red box. You can, that's rotate. Flip-flop the start and end with this little button, or you can simply make it fit. Okay, now the whole thing is going to show on the screen. Or I can crop it. And the aspect ratio will stay the same way. Okay, maybe I only really want just this. Okay, click done. This button will also rotate the whole thing. I don't need to rotate it. Now I just have this close-up of that one section of the flower. And as I scroll across here, I can see how things go. And you can see that doing this individually for each photo might be really tedious. So, again, more options, things that you can do. Go up to File, and File, under Project Properties. You can change how photos and videos are added automatically. Right now, initial photo placement means that it's automatically going to give it the Ken Burns effect. And my initial video placement is automatically going to crop it. I don't want it to crop, I want it to fit in frame, and I want this to just fit in frame as well. If I want to add the effects, I can do that when I want to. Applies when added to project, or just applies to all photos, period. Right now, I'm just going to do it for things that continue to get added in. The photo duration is set at 4 seconds, so each time you drag in a photo, it will show on the screen for 4 seconds when you play it. And you can adjust that individually for each photo, or change it if you know that you want them all to be 2 seconds or 8 seconds. Okay. And then there's some other changes as well you can make. So, another thing that you can do with your text is add it on top of a picture. So let's try one that actually does have some animation. Now let's try this one. I'll put it over my first picture. And I can have it say whatever I want. Whoop, only if I select into typing it. Irises are cool. Alright, kind of did some weird things with my fonts, and let's change it. Show fonts. And if I adjust this, then I will get it all the same. Yeah, that's fine. And white is okay. Nice, shows up nice. So there you go. You can put text over a picture, and there you go. Something else you might want to add would be some transitions. This weird, kind of looks like an hourglass or some triangles. It has all the different transitions. So right now, my photos are going from one to the next with absolutely no transition. So I want to add some in. And there's a lot of different ones to choose from. If you hover over it, it shows you what it does. I happen to really enjoy the cross blur and the cross dissolve, but any ones you want to use is fine. Probably don't want to use a lot of different transitions. So you click, drag it in between where you want your transition to happen. So now as I go across, it will zoom out and zoom in. And if I do cross solve here in between, give you a better idea, and it will have that effect. If you know you want to use a lot of one, you can copy, Command C, and paste. Now if I had another picture in here, let's get rid of this one, show you what I mean. And paste, Command V. so that you don't have to click, drag, click, drag. If you know you want to use the same transition over and over again, that is a helpful tool.